Welcome back to the Neighbors Pod. We are your hosts, Janina,
Haley,
Julia,
and we're back with our favorite segment, probably yours too, Am I the Asshole? Because sometimes you just need to know, am I the asshole?
Yes, I've missed doing this.
yeah.
Me too. I have a crazy one.
Okay, let's get right into it.
Okay, honestly, yes, because I need someone to talk to about it. Am I the asshole for showing no sympathy for my brother and my soon-to-be ex-wife after the loss of their baby, and for refusing to let my parents talk to me about it?
Wait.
Yeah. Do you need a second to unpack that? 'Cause that was
Brother
a lot.
and soon-to-be ex-wife.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They're having a baby together.
After the loss of their baby. Yes.
What the heck?
Yeah. That's what made me stop and read it. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, this is everything. I'm so sorry to whoever this is about. I'm getting divorced from my wife, and I'll call her my wife in the post for clarity of a decade. We have 3 kids together, 2 school-aged kids and 1 preschool-aged child. The last 2 years of our marriage were rough, and I had no idea why. She pretended things were all around good when talking to me, but complained about me to her family and friends non-stop. When I told her she could talk to me, she was saying her family and friends were just trying to stir some shit, and she wouldn't say I was lazy, and ignored her, which was a lot of what I was told. She said we'd get back to normal once all 3 kids were in school and we had more time for us. Then I found out she was having an affair with my brother. I found out via his ex-girlfriend, who sent a photo of them kissing outside my brother's place. He broke up with her before the affair was revealed, and he said a lot of shit about her and how she was paranoid and she didn't trust him, and she was proven to be right. When my wife said she was pregnant, I knew the baby was my brother's and there was zero way it was mine. She tried to tell everyone she knew, but the 3 of us really knew. She knew we hadn't had sex in years. She was using the baby to try and make me agreeable, but I told her our marriage was over and I filed for divorce. She moved in with my brother and tried to take the kids, but I stopped her because he lives 2.5 hours away and our school-age children are not going to make a 3-hour drive each way to school. Temporary custody was granted to me, with visitation being granted to her. My parents are shocked and angry at my brother when I told them. He tried giving me shit for making them go after him and her when she was pregnant. I guess the parents. Mm-hmm. I muted him because I didn't want to hear that BS, and I also wanted to make sure everything in the divorce and custody went smoothly, and I wanted to maintain primary custody, so I needed to show that they are better off with me. My parents did end up accepting them as a couple. Crazy behavior. Mm-mm. I said I could understand them not giving up a child and a grandchild, but I don't want to hear about them. They said that they respected this. A few weeks ago, my wife had a stillborn baby. She and my brother blamed me for all the stress I put her under. She said being apart from our kids as much as she was the biggest cause of her miscarriage, and she sent a lot of vile texts and I replied to none of them. He also sent a number of them, which I documented with hers. My parents came over to tell me about what happened and were shocked that I knew. They asked what I said to my brother and wife. I told them nothing. I said I wasn't going to offer any sympathy to either of them after they did the dirty on me and fucked up mine and my kid's life. My parents tried to talk about the loss of the baby and everything surrounding it, but I shut it down and told them I was not going to be their shoulder to cry on or their listening ear. I said my wish not to hear anything about my brother and wife had not changed because they lost the baby. They left my house angry, and it took a couple of weeks for them to reach back out again. They asked if I would be so rude to them again, and I said if they tried to talk to me about this, then yes. They asked if I had reached out to my brother and wife, and I said no. They told me that they hoped to see me at the service, and I told them that it wouldn't happen. They said I didn't need to become such a cold-hearted monster, and times like these is where you put away the hate. I don't agree, but I'm willing to entertain that maybe I'm wrong. Am I the asshole?
That sucks.
This sucks all around for this guy from his point of view. Lost his wife because he cheated on him with his brother gets pregnant with the brother, and then just up and leaves him for the brother. Yeah. That's insane. And then they lose the baby.
Do you think he has to go to that service? I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go, but at the same time, it doesn't kill to just text back, I'm so sorry for your loss. And
I don't even know. It's just so messy.
She caused
is.
all of that.
Yeah. And especially if they were being really rude and nasty, like, clearly the parents don't know about the messages that they were sending to him.
Yeah.
Because then they wouldn't be coming in here all high and mighty.
And I mean, it can't be fully due to her stress that would happen, right? There's
I don't
a
think
million
so.
other
So
things
many
that could factor
factors.
into that.
Yeah.
So
That's so unfair for them to try to blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
After it was her decision to cheat in her marriage with him.
Yeah.
Like, talk about stress? I'm sorry, what?
That's horrible. Your family is really interesting.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to mind was the summer I turned pretty just because the two
Yeah.
boys.
The brothers. Pelly leaving Jeremiah for Conrad.
See, there I'd be like, go for it, Belly. But this situation is weird.
Yeah.
This is way
You-
more complicated when there's
Yeah.
kids involved.
Yeah, they already have
Yeah.
3 kids together.
That is just not okay.
That's so messy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so confusing for the kids too.
Yeah.
If the brother and wife stay together.
And if they have more kids, like your
Yeah.
siblings and cousins in one.
Yeah, I hate that actually.
I don't like that either.
That should be illegal.
It doesn't sound right.
No,
Definitely.
it doesn't.
It doesn't. But yeah, I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't
at
think
all.
he's the asshole.
No.
Just like get out of there. Well, now they live what, 3 hours away?
The brother and the ex-wife.
Okay,
Yes.
so maybe he can just move on.
But like that's still the uncles and like mother of his kids. Like, I mean, I will say this: it does say that she has visitation rights, so they will have to co-parent at least. But just drop them off.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they made it in.
She's got to be so embarrassed.
I would be
How embarrassed, because didn't stop her from...
from doing all of it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bad or wrong with the parents to try to actually get involved to the extent that they are.
Yeah.
Like, just let your kids duke it out.
Yeah.
You don't have to insert
Also,
yourself.
hold that brother accountable for something.
Yeah, because
Breaking up his brother's family?
Yeah. Like, why
you
are...
just didn't have to pursue that.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a million other people you could have pursued.
Well, he also was in a relationship.
Right.
So, like, he was cheating, too.
Not the asshole.
No,
not the
not the
asshole at
asshole.
all.
I have one that will connect to that a little bit.
Me too. I have an infertility one too. Is that not good? That
Oh, mine's cheating.
okay. Is it okay that mine is like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My next one is lighter.
Okay. This one's funny to me because I just saw the movie Weapons, and it has to do with the Ring camera, and there's a Ring camera in the
Oh,
story.
okay.
So that's what prompted me to pick it.
Nice.
Am I the asshole for sending footage of my neighbor's husband sneaking into another woman's house?
Oh.
I have security cameras around my house. Nothing crazy, just front and back for peace of mind. They record automatically with motion. One night last month, I caught my neighbor's husband, mid-40s male, sneaking around oddly late, like around 2 a.m., heading into a house across the street where a recently divorced woman lives. He waited in the alley and used the side door. I wasn't going to say anything, not my business. But a week later, the neighbor's wife, who I've always gotten along with, told me she thought her husband was cheating and asked if I'd seen anything weird on my cameras.
Oh my.
Ooh.
I paused, then asked, "Do you want me to check?" I showed her the clip and she lost it, sobbing in my kitchen level upset. Now her husband found out and is threatening me with legal consequences for spying and ruining his marriage. Some neighbors say I should have just kept quiet, but she asked and I answered. Am I the asshole?
Not at all.
No. That sounds spying, right?
I don't
No.
think it's
Have it.
spying.
He sounds paranoid.
It's a street. You're allowed
It's
to
public.
record. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're just mad because you got caught.
Why on earth would you cheat with your neighbor?
That is so stupid.
Literally across the street neighbor.
Why on earth?
I wonder what made the wife like suspicious.
Women always know.
They do.
What happened? I want to know.
I mean, also, like, if he's leaving at 2 a.m. in the morning, like, I don't know about you.
Where else are you
I'm
going?
a light sleeper. I will notice if you're not in the bed with me.
Yeah.
I will hear the door open and close. Like, no.
Well, at least it's easier. I guess he didn't have to like get in the car and drive away. He just went right across the street.
Ooh, someone said
Terrible.
in 2009 they weren't allowed to install a residential camera that viewed a neighboring property unless there was written consent from the neighbor. It says emotionally not the asshole, but might be illegal. I didn't think that was.
Why would it be illegal?
It says he was waiting in the alley. That's like not even public property.
I mean,
I don't think she's the asshole either way.
No. I don't think it's weird at all. She was just recording her house, and you were the one caught being sus.
Right. Don't
Because-
cheat on your wife.
Thank you. Just stay at home. Why are you even up at 2 a.m. if she's asleep next to you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's just mad because he got caught.
1,000%.
yeah.
And no, she's not the asshole. You were being
No.
a girl's girl. She asked, you answered,
Yeah.
and you had receipts.
Yeah.
Period.
Can't say anything about that.
No.
You look so tan.
Do I?
Yeah.
Look at my eyes. Are they all dilated still?
Oh, they're big. Yeah.
Did you go
Can
to
you
the eye
see?
doctor?
I can't. It's a bit blurry though. When I was looking at Reddit before, I was like, okay.
Julie just got all of her wisdom teeth removed, and now I'm finding out her eyes are dilated.
When I drove back from the wisdom teeth, from the appointment, no, sorry. When I drove back from the eye doctor, I was like, I could not look worse right now.
You look fine.
You do
Thanks.
look great.
Thanks. I just
Also-
felt puffed up and disoriented.
You drove after getting your eyes dilated?
They told me I could drive, and my mom was. Everyone in my house was like, "Yes, you could drive."
I didn't think you could.
I
didn't think you
never
could.
like to because it's
Scary.
so sensitive
Can't
to the
see.
light. I
Yeah.
had sunglasses on.
Yeah, they gotta be polarized.
But still.
I was locked in on the road. I did not like that at all. They told me I could drive though. That shouldn't be allowed.
I don't think so, but I'm not a doctor.
But anywho.
Right.
And sorry guys. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter-in-law she is not a mother?
Wait. Okay, continue. I'm intrigued.
Okay. I, 64 female, have 3 kids and they are all married. This post is about my son and his wife, Jenny. Jenny struggles with infertility and has no children. My other son, daughter-in-law is expecting next month, and my daughter have recently had their own kid. Everyone was busy for Mother's Day and they couldn't meet up for the holiday. That's fine, they're starting their own families. I thought it would be nice to send my expecting daughter-in-law / son and my daughter a Mother's Day basket. Jenny has always made comments that her 2 dogs are the first grandkids, and I always thought it was a joke. She is big on being a dog mom. My daughter posted a picture of the group chat of everything she got for Mother's Day and included the basket. My other daughter-in-law also thanked me for the basket in the chat. Jenny called me soon after and asked where her basket was. I was confused and asked what she meant. I thought she was pregnant and was telling me now. She clarified since I had 2 grandkids by her already and said the dog names. I was even more confused at this, and she clarified that she is the dog's mother and should have gotten a basket. I told her she is not a mother. Mother's Day is for women that raise human children, not pet owners. She got really upset and cursed me out for not getting her a basket and that she is a parent. My son is telling me to apologize and to send a Mother's Day basket over. He's calling me a jerk for not sending her one and told me that she is a pet owner. And telling her that she is just a pet owner. Am I the asshole?
Wait, the son called the mom?
The son, who is married to Jenny,
Uh-huh.
who does not have kids, called his mom and was like, hey, I think it's fucked up that you didn't give her a basket for Mother's Day.
Okay.
Because the mother-in-law said to Jenny, you don't have human kids, so you're not a mom.
There's a lot to unpack here. I think she is an asshole for saying that. At the end of the day, yes, very rude. You know, it's a sensitive topic to the couple, clearly. So the mom handled it very poorly, I think. Do I think raising / taking care of a dog and raising / taking care of a human are the same? No, not at all. Coming from someone who is just an auntie, but is also a dog mom, it is not the same thing. I'm way more exhausted after hanging out with my nieces or nephew than I am with living with Blaze. Like, kids are just a lot. There's a reason why not everyone has kids. Obviously, it sounds like they're dealing with infertility, so that's very sensitive too. But if, like, I don't think it would have killed the mom to just send, like, 2 leashes and, like, dog treats with a Happy Mother's Day card. If you're going to be doing all that in the first place. Because you know that Jenny takes pride in being a dog mom and that they can't have their own real human children, at least right now. It sounds like they're trying. So even if you don't fully believe in it, it'll make her day, and you already went out of your way to put together these baskets. Like, would it have killed you to throw a little dog one together? You could even go to the dollar store and get treats and toys and just send that for $10. Like, be so fucking for real. That's my take on it.
Yeah, but I feel like she shouldn't have been expecting it either.
I don't think she was until she saw that both of the other in-laws got it.
Right. I also hate that. Why send a picture of a gift you got if you don't know if everyone got the gift?
I know.
Never do that.
Especially Mother's Day with the infertility.
Yeah, knowing that someone's in the chat that's struggling with that day.
Yeah.
But I don't own a pet, so I don't know, but I feel like I've never seen any dog mom post for Mother's Day being like, this is my day. Like, they're always posting their parents, typically. So I don't think that the mom should have expected that Jenny would have needed to receive a basket. Like, I just think that's weird. Like, again, I don't know what it's like to struggle with infertility, but I would imagine you would want to celebrate Mother's Day once you have overcome that and really do have a child, and you wouldn't want to celebrate it before reaching that milestone. I feel like that would be even worse.
Or it's like her own way of celebrating.
Well, yeah, like, imagine
Because
if they can't ever have kids.
I don't know.
Like, we don't know what the infertility is.
Yeah.
True. Like, if they can't ever have kids, by all means, if that was me, I would consider my dog my kid. And if that's the case, like, yeah, I do agree that she's even more of an asshole for not sending a little basket.
Yeah.
But if it's not they're able to and they just haven't been successful yet, maybe I can understand her holding off on it.
I feel like I could see Jenny receiving a Mother's Day basket, say the mom just sent it to all 3 girls, and being like, wow, like, she knows this is a sensitive day for me and I'm struggling, and here it's, like, branded in my face. Like, I feel like it could have gone that way, too. Being like, she knows how hard this has been for me, and she's putting it in my face.
Well, that's why I think if the mom was gonna give Jenny a basket, it would have to just be dog themed, in my opinion.
But it would still say Mother's Day, because that's what Jenny wants. She wants to be recognized as a mother.
Yeah, because she's a dog mom.
Unless they put nothing Mother's Day related and just, like, just the dog stuff on the day, trying to, like, for the sentiment.
I think it's weird that Jenny kind of blew up about it.
I don't agree with that either. I wish that it wasn't sent in the group chat.
Right. Because then it wouldn't have been anyone's problem.
Yeah.
And Jenny wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why didn't the daughter/daughter-in-law just text her directly? Thank you so much for the basket. Loved it.
Which is why I'm saying, like, Jenny, she wasn't even initially expecting a dog mom gift until she saw that. So, like, all of this could have just been avoided.
Because, I mean, yeah, obviously her feelings are going to be hurt. Like, and I say this because if every one of my siblings got something and I didn't, and it was, like, related to, like, their kid/niece or nephew, and I was the only one that didn't get anything, I would feel type of way. I'd be like, yo, mom, dad, why did the other 3 get something and I don't?
Right. But say your sister-in-law got a gift basket for Mother's Day and then you didn't. I feel like you would understand that.
Yeah. I'm not, like, a crazy dog mom like that.
No.
There's people that are, though.
Yeah, that's...
There's definitely
She seems like one of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, I'm cute with Blaze and all that, but, like, there's people that, like, actually dress their dog every day, brush their teeth every day, spa days, running real full-blown Instagram for them. Like,
oh my gosh, I know somebody.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
someone like that, I could totally see expecting
Yeah.
a Mother's Day basket for the dog.
Pushing
Like,
the dog in a carriage.
It's craziness.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's our first round of Family Assholes. Let's get on to round 2.
Yeah. Mamacita.
Mamacita? Of what? A dog? Yes. Oh my god, we should have
Yes.
do
Do
that. Am I the asshole for telling my in-laws we're getting divorced because my wife cheated on me since they thought I was leaving her because of her weight?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the face for the thumbnail. I, 35 male, thought I was getting everything I ever wanted with my wife, 35 female, when we were in our late 20s. I truly loved her, but when she was thin and now that she's plus sized. She became plus size during her pregnancy and I was still hot for her. But she hated her new body and she felt ugly despite all my compliments. Over the years, she gained more weight and felt worse about herself. More recently, she cheated on me.
Whoa!
She had felt so low about herself, she wanted to see if men who, quote, didn't have to love her, unquote, would find her sexy.
Oh my god.
I, quote, didn't have to love her, unquote, because we have a child together. I love her because she's her. Oh. We're getting a divorce and I wanted the process to be peaceful, but my in-laws, especially my mother-in-law, 57 female, were giving me hell because they thought I was the shallow jerk who was leaving his wife because she gained weight during the pregnancy. I was confronted by her parents again and I told them the truth. Now my in-laws are giving my wife hell and she's miserable. I didn't want her to be miserable. I just wanted my in-laws off my case. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, not at all.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't realize that her parents didn't know that she cheated.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah, she told her parents a lie.
That's just like...
That's crazy behavior. He's not the asshole at all.
No.
But,
I feel like I've heard of stories of this happening before.
oh, to be so low in your own body, and then, like, in the postpartumness, I would imagine still, you go and see if you can get another man to, like,
That's
what?
so sad.
Yeah.
That is sad.
It is
Like,
really.
Why? Why?
No.
Just be like, I guess she didn't trust what he was telling her, even if he was complimenting her and like meant it
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. Like she would just,
It was completely her
yeah.
brain.
There's nothing he could have done.
That
No,
would have happened either way.
and once you cheat, like trust is broken.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think you could ever come back from that. Like, how can you ever begin to trust someone
Yeah.
who did that to you? So, yeah, I don't blame him. Wish she had not put him in that situation.
Right. I don't blame him though for telling the parents because they would have, like, he'd be covering for her for what?
Yeah.
The rest of his life.
Yeah.
Because they have a kid. They're probably going to be co-parenting.
Yeah.
Good for him for saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
And good for the parents for taking it back to the daughter, too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they could have easily just been like, oh, you're lying. Nope. Like, and like still been on her side. They were, it sounded like, gonna go straighten her out.
Yeah.
So
Holding
good.
her accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully just get her back on track.
Yeah.
Get her mental well. Like, that's your kid at the end of the day. She made a mistake. You're her parents. You're supposed to love her unconditionally. So you'll forgive her eventually, I hope. But like, help her get back on track, please. She does not sound well at all.
Yeah.
And don't love that this happened for her, but want to see her thrive again. Don't even know her. But
Damn.
that's sad all around.
Yeah. Not the asshole.
No.
Jeez.
Yeah.
If you don't like the word vomit or throw up, skip my entire story. You guys are stuck with it.
I don't mind.
Am I the asshole for refusing to clean up my fiance's vomit without his help? Last night, my fiance vomited in his bathroom. I don't know if it was from drinking, the heat, or a stomach bug, but he missed the toilet. He texted me while I was getting our little one ready for bed, saying he'd vomited and needed help. About 2 hours later, after feeding the dogs and trying to get our 10-month-old to sleep, I went to our bedroom. He immediately told me he vomited and needed me to clean it up. I said I'd help disinfect after he cleaned the chunky part, but it would have to wait until morning because I needed to go back to the baby, who was already screaming again. He didn't respond, and I left. This morning, while making his coffee, he asked again if I could clean his bathroom.
What?
I asked if he'd done what I requested. He said no, and that he wasn't going to. I explained I can't handle the chunky part without gagging, and we went in circles, him telling me to just do it, me saying he needed to help, until he finally said, "You need to figure it out," end of discussion, before going outside with his coffee. 20 minutes later, he came back in, led me with, "I love you," and asked again. When I still said no, he told me I had to do it, and went to his office for work. For context, I've cleaned up his bodily fluids before in the earlier years of our relationship at least a handful of times, but since being pregnant and having our baby, I've been firm that he cleans up after himself. Please, girl.
Period.
I'm also a stay-at-home mom and take care of our child 24/7, even when he's off work. Does cleaning your partner's vomit really fall into these duties? Also, I peeked to see if I was being unreasonable and could just do it. No, nope, nope. The sink had hardened, chunky brown vomit. The toilet was covered in the same but thicker. I didn't even think to check the wall or floor because I was already gagging. Also, he did not have a stomach bug. He was drunk and I just didn't notice. Remember, I have a baby and my focus is on her. Am I the asshole for refusing to clean it up?
Girl.
She should have used his credit card and paid somebody.
Thank you. I was just gonna say that. You get online and you find the nearest cleaner and you pay them double. And you go, "You're cleaning up throw up today. You're making good money though." So sorry, babe. I throw up when I'm trying to clean up throw up. I can't do that. I cannot do that.
No, but this is my issue here. I don't even want her. Like, okay, yes, it would be funny if she, like, uses money to have someone clean it, but then he would get the satisfaction of it being clean. No.
I mean, clearly he's not gonna do it.
What, is he just gonna leave it there for eternity?
Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Take his debit card and hire a cleaner.
Okay, but why can't a grown man wipe up the floor? That's my question.
Yeah, especially like the morning after. Like, just do it.
Do you think that he's just like expecting it to be her job because she's at home?
Yes,
1,000%. She says he doesn't even help raise the baby when he's not working. That you're dating a loser. You're married to a loser. This would be like a breaking point for me, TBH.
I would actually have a mental breakdown too.
Yeah.
The moment he left for the office, I'm back in my shit and the baby and we out.
No, really, because it's the principle.
It is. Take 5 minutes. You took 5 minutes to throw up. You can take 5 minutes to clean it up.
Also, you weren't sick. You were drunk.
Yeah. I was gonna say, even if he was drunk, like, let's say at nighttime, he's so sick, he's throwing up, I'd be like, "Oh, I feel kind of bad, like, I'll help you out because you're not in the right state of mind." But the fact that he was so insistent, what's the word?
Yeah, he insisted that she cleans it.
That's not the word, though.
Yeah.
Incessant.
That's also a word.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I did not know that was a word.
Yeah.
That she do it when he's clearly fine and can do it himself.
Uh-huh.
Is there an Alexa down here?
No.
Okay. Hey, Alexa, play Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
Literally.
Because did she write this song about him? Oh my god.
Can't.
That's so embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Girl, I'm so sorry.
I think there was an update. Vomit has been cleared up by him after yet another conversation where I made it clear I wasn't going to do it and how messed up it was that he left it for me. Yeah. This time he didn't argue, he just cleaned it up.
Good, that's what he should have done in the first place, because he's a grown fucking adult.
Right.
I wonder if he cleaned it up properly, though, because I feel like he could just be...
Oh, so that way she'll go back in and disinfect it?
Or he'd be like, "Yeah, it's done." You go in, it fucking reeks in there still, or it's not done the right way.
And it's a fiance. Like, she can still
just take the baby and get out.
She could.
Like,
all these people got babies with these terrible men.
Yeah, that's
there wasn't all men, actually.
Pack up your shit and leave the ring behind and just be out.
Am I the asshole for not covering my friend's meal when she ordered more? Me and a group of friends went out to eat after midterm. It was a casual place where you pay at the end and everyone was ordering whatever they wanted. I got something small as usual because I'm trying to save some cash. I had water and a basic pasta that was on special. A few others had the same. My one friend ordered an appetizer, a big entree, dessert, and a drink. No judgment, she could do her, but it definitely did add up. When the check came, she suddenly goes, "Let's all split it evenly."
What?
And I was like, "What? I thought we were all paying for what we ordered individually." She said it would be easier and that's what we always do, which is not true, by the way. I told her I only brought enough for what I ate, plus a tip. She rolled her eyes and said it's not that deep and that I'm being cheap over a few bucks. But it wasn't a few bucks. It would have almost doubled what I was planning to spend that night.
Ooh.
I didn't budge and paid for my stuff only. My other friends didn't care and split the bill evenly. Now she's being super passive and told her other friend that I embarrassed her in front of everyone and made her look greedy. But like, she assumed we'd cover part of her extra food without even asking. Am I the asshole?
No.
No.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy that the other friends ended up splitting it anyway? It's like, at that point.
Yeah.
I've totally been in this situation where there's like that one person and we just split it and I'm like, ah. But it is what it is.
I hate that though.
Yeah.
Unless, I'm a big believer that unless the bill would really more or less be even and it's just like $5 max swing one way or the other,
Yeah.
you split that.
Right.
If it gets beyond like $5 what you're supposed to be paying, I think it's okay to itemize the bill. And in that scenario, someone just eats it and put it on their credit card. Everyone that you know is at the dinner with you and they'll Venmo you within 24 hours. And if
Right.
not, they're your friends, you just text them again.
And this
Yeah.
place you could have just paid at the end for your own meal.
Oh, that would have.
That would have sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, all right, I'm checking out.
Yeah, I'd be like, actually, waiter, give me my own check. They can split it. I
Also,
don't
like,
care.
a friend calling you out for budgeting is not your friend.
No. I don't like when people do that.
Yeah. Like,
don't
you
like
don't
that at
know
all.
what your finances are, what the goal is.
I don't know, man. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole, but like,
I'm glad she stood her ground, but at the same time, I feel like if I were in that situation, I probably would have just
me too.
begrudgingly split it.
Yeah.
Not for double.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
Double is
know.
crazy.
Not for double.
I know.
That's insane. Nah, you stand your ground on that.
Yeah.
I don't even care. And if any of those friends think poorly of you after, you know what? They were never your real friends either.
Yeah.
That money is money. I get money comes back. Like, don't be so frugal. But at the same time, we don't know what her bill situation
Yeah.
is and whatnot. Like, she was very clearly not willing to spend that money for a reason.
When you're with a group of people, I feel like you should have to, like, read the room. Because if everyone's buying a lot and we're all indulging, then it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could tell that everyone's just, like, getting pickies, just get pickies.
Or be willing for the bill to be itemized and you're paying your share of the food that you just got. Because you
Right.
got 4 things and everyone else got 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And the one item was water.
Yeah. No.
Because
That's
when
not
she says
fair.
drink, I'm thinking alcoholic drink. So that's already,
Yeah.
like, in our area, that's an extra $15-20. That is equivalent to someone's meal. And she got an app and dessert. Like, no, you're paying your own portion. I mean, if everyone else wants to split it with you, sure. I'm not.
Yeah.
You crazy?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not the asshole.
How we love Am I the Assholes?
Yeah. We had some good stories today.
Yeah.
Came in hot and heavy.
Lots of
Very entertaining.
relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There always is.
Yeah.
We need a friendship one next time.
Ooh.
Well, I guess that was a friendship one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Per usual, if you have any requests, let us know. Do we have like a little playlist on YouTube for them of the Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you loved this, go check out more because we have tons up for you. And if you're on Spotify or Apple, don't worry, they're there too. Just type in Am I the Asshole under the Neighbors Pod search.
Yep.
You're welcome. And we'll see you next week.
Yep. See you, neighbor.
Bye.
Bye, guys.